Hi everybody, I am out on my deck. The snow has melted. There's a few patches here and there, but it is gorgeous. It is, what is it, 15 here? I think it's about 15 degrees. And yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so excited about spring. Uh, I have the upcoming week off. I'm hoping to get a lot of gardening done, prepping the yard, and planning out my beds as to what I'm going to plant and where I'm going to plant it. I started with this little guy. That's right. It's just a bucket of dirt. But it had some dead stuff in it from last year, so I've now cleared that off. I just had some family over, part of my bubble, for a Sunday visit, so that was lovely. And the park is hoppin', which is great to see people outside enjoying the sun. Here, I'll flip around the camera and, or see if I can flip around the camera and show you. So here is the park. There's a bunch of people down there on bicycles. And over there, parking lot full of people out picnicking, and as you can see, there is just a little patch of snow way off in the distance, but otherwise even the river is predominantly thawed, so that's awesome. So I was chit-chatting with family, and I was laying out everything that I had planned for my week off. It's kind of funny. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of tackle a week off as, you know, this is the time to get your honey-do list done. It's just, I don't have a honey-to-do that list, so I'm it. So I made myself this huge list of things to do inside, things to do outside, and yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I started my spring cleaning today, and I smoke cleansed the house using a bundle of rosemary. I started the cleaning. I pulled out all the winter stuff that was cluttering the front hall. I took that all out, and I just moved it to the spare bedroom because I don't want to put it away yet. It is still March, and this is Alberta, so chances are we're probably going to get snow again. So, and I don't want to jinx myself. You know, you put away your winter coat, you pack away the shovel, the salt for the walks, and then you need it again. At least, maybe I'm just superstitious, but I just think I'm chancing it. I'm like saying to the snow gods, it's like, oh, you guys are gone, forget about it. And then it's like, boom, here's snow, here's ice, congratulations. Go find your shovel again. So I don't want to do that, but I have relocated it to the spare room, so it's not at the front door anymore, and yeah, that just kind of lifts me a little to think that winter is almost done and spring is coming. Now, I haven't been out to the flower beds yet, or garden beds, to start to clear those out, but they're on the list, so I will be getting to them. And I have to go through my seeds, find out which of my seeds are still viable, which ones I might have to replace. I don't know about your area, but so far in my area there's tons of seeds. So if you want to plant this year, you should have no problems. However, I haven't yet been out to the greenhouses. I don't know what their situation is like, but yeah, for seeds, here in southern Alberta, we don't seem to be having any issues, so that's great. I love that. And yeah, some of my seeds are old, so I really got to start when I buy them, mark the year that I buy them on the package, so that way I know last year I planted an entire thing of carrots, and I only got maybe half a dozen or so carrots. Yeah, did not do well, and the carrots that did grow, they were kind of off in color and really tiny. So yeah, a little disappointed in that, but I think it's because the seeds were old and I didn't check them for viability. So one way you check seeds for viability, which I just recently learned, is you take a packet of seeds before you plant them, and you put them in a little dish of water. So put the seeds in, cover them with water, let them sit overnight, and then the next morning, if there's any seeds that are floating, those ones aren't any good. If the seeds that are at the bottom of the dish have swollen a little, plumped up, then those are good. So you can go ahead and plant them in. If there's any that sunk to the bottom but didn't swell, then those ones aren't very good either. So I got this tip from a farmer, and this is what he does for his own personal vegetable garden. And yeah, so I'm gonna give it a go this year. I'm gonna check my seeds before I plant them. Hopefully they're viable. Hopefully I get a gorgeous garden this year and I'm able to just, you know, go out every day to my garden and gather up what I'm gonna eat for that day. So that's my ultimate goal. And then of course, canning in the fall. Because there's nothing like, for me, the sense of pride I get from growing my own vegetables, being able to feed myself, and then canning it. So that way I can, you know, pull it out in the middle of winter and have pickles or pickled beets or cabbage that I had grown and saved, or, you know, things that I had frozen that I can then pull out and stick in a stew or soup or casserole, whatever. So I don't know, it just gives me that sense of pride and accomplishment that, hey, I did this, I can grow things, I can feed myself. And the other thing I like about it is I save money on my grocery bill because I don't have to go to the store and buy all the fresh stuff. It's mainly just the meat, cheese, you know, the extra stuff that I'm not growing in my yard. So I kind of think maybe one day I'd like to get chickens, but I'm in town, and from what I understand, you can get chickens, you can have a couple of them, but you need to get permission from your neighbors, and there's limits and a whole bunch of bylaw and other things. And so yeah, I'm probably not gonna get backyard chickens. So I can hope that one of my friends get backyard chickens, or, you know, I know somebody that has chickens, because it would be great to get some farm fresh eggs. I mean, right now you just kind of drive a little bit out of town and, you know, most of the farms have a sign up saying if you want eggs, just come on up, right? And they're always reasonably priced. Yeah, they're just wanting to get rid of them, so that's fantastic. I love that. I love that whole aspect of the small town, and just being able to go out and get like fresh eggs directly from the farmers. But that's something that I am not up for, and I don't think the size of my property and how it's set up is conducive to that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope wherever you are, you're experiencing good weather. And if you're thinking of growing a garden, do it. Even if it's just a container garden. I mean, this little guy, I mean, you can grow lettuce, you can grow, you could probably even stick a couple beets in there, you know, Swiss chard, zucchini. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that you can grow. So just do it. Even if you're uncertain and you've never grown anything before, you want to try growing a few herbs. Hello!
Hello.
How are you? Oh, gotta go. Well, that was a wonderful surprise. A friend of mine was driving by and she spotted me out here on the deck, and yeah, honked, waved. So we had a nice little visit, and yeah, we set up a park distance date with her family and me to have a little visit next week. So that's gonna be awesome. What a good Sunday.